Hey Taurus, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your monthly zodiac reading. I do consider all my readings to be timeless. By monthly, I simply mean I create them about every 30 days. With that being said, I do also check at the time of recording this, which is, December 15th today. When I'm doing my readings, I do also check if there's any planets in your sign, just because that can have a pretty significant effect. But again, I do consider these all to be timeless, and I trust that the divine will send you here when it's needed, okay? Time is definitely not linear as it seems to be. All right, Taurus. So as far as planets, you do have Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and we also have Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. So Uranus retrograde in Taurus, it's in its fall, meaning it's its least comfortable position in Taurus. Uranus is this energy of being like rebellious and futuristic, while the earth sign of Taurus is more conservative, traditional. So there may be a bit of some uncomfortability. I can't even, oh my God. Uranus wants change, and Taurus seeks to limit change and to create predictability. So a really good time to increase mindfulness, slow down, stay alert and aware, get very conscious about your every move. Also may want to rethink where you're spending your money at this time. And then with Jupiter in Taurus, which stations direct December 30th, 2023, provides a chance to discover value in unexpected places. Taurus represents security and comfort and beauty, material things, and Jupiter governs abundance and expansion. So, and when we're speaking of retrograde, it's a time to slow down in this area. So again, you may want to rethink where you're putting your money. And this Jupiter retrograde transit will invite us to notice where we might be overindulging or over accumulating. There's also been this theme for many showing us how money doesn't equal happiness. Okay. And there's also something coming through around patience, slowing down, and faith, having trust, knowing that that which is meant for you is coming. Okay. And I know during the holiday season, things tend to be a little more stressful, but I just feel like this energy right now is just inviting us to calm down, to come back into our center, stay grounded. And then I pulled some animal spirit cards. We've got the moth. The moth is a very magnetic energy, very attractive. Yeah, you could just be very attractive at this time, Taurus, or it also brings about a bit of a wishful, it can even be a little hasty energy. So again, just a really good time to be mindful, Taurus. And then the camel's resourceful. The camel relies on its inner resources for its nourishment, right? So again, that theme of, coming back into center, coming back into yourself. A really good time for meditation, especially since you are so magnetic at this time. Probably a really good time for visualization as well. And then we've got the sea serpent. The sea serpent is the sacral energy center. It's our center of relationships and of our desires. So I feel like in this slowing down, not only do you become more magnetic, but you may open up a pathway to have some realizations of some unexpected desires. You know, Uranus being in Taurus it's the unexpected, right? It's the futuristic. So you could get some ideas that come in your internal world that could allow you to attract something new, something very creative. With the zebra energy here as well. The zebra is this very aesthetic, eccentric, creative, visionary energy. Very much reminds me of Uranus, actually. Really good time perhaps to take some kind of adventure, or create some art or some kind of project. And notice his third eye is lit up. So again, I just really feel like you guys could receive some major activations at this time, for those that are going inward and doing the work with the meditations. Yogic practices is coming up. Anything that brings you into your body, into your inner world. I just feel like Spirit's really going to move through you at this time. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Phoenix, probably my favorite card in the deck. The Phoenix in this deck is associated with the root chakra, which again, it's your center of being grounded, being centered. So don't forget that this month, Taurus. Make sure, especially if you're feeling a little flighty or impulsive, just come back into your, one thing that I do to inspire like this grounded feeling is just to picture, imagine, or pretend that there's roots growing from your seat or from your feet, if you're laying down, from your back, whatever's touching the ground, growing roots down, connecting into Mother Earth, into Gaia, and then you can just visualize them, grabbing on, anchoring into the earth. And then I always like to give them a little tug. And it really just brings about this physical feeling of being grounded, being rooted. Okay. So yeah, important to stay grounded at this time. But the Phoenix, it burns from the ashes. It releases the ego. It releases. It also asks you to face your past and to release something from the past. Okay, it inspires big change, realizations, allows you to lift some baggage, to remove some baggage. Okay, this has this past karmic energy as well. So there could be, it's just this release, I feel like. Let's get some tarot for my Taurus. Oh, and I did pick a crystal card for you guys. We got blue calcite, which is actually one of my favorite stones. It's just got this really potent energy. It's this dreamy, it says calming. Blue calcite is the fresh from meditation retreat vision board making hippie of the calcite family. This deck is kind of funny, so bear with me. Who needs it? People who stare at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Where to put it? On your bedside table. When to use it? When stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. Act on your dreams. All right, let's get you some tarot for my Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Well, why is this the first card out? It did fall on the floor, so it's telling me that it's in reverse. Yeah, this is an energy of rethinking your approach. There could be some deception around you, Taurus. So, somebody could be keeping some secrets. But this is an energy of, realizing it, right? In reverse, it's like somebody's coming clean, or there's something that is being revealed. And then we got the Knight of Cups in reverse as well. Shit. There could be some moodiness here, some disappointment. Somebody around you could be there could be some jealousy, whether this is yours or someone around you. And then we have the Strength card in reverse. What the hell, Taurus? And you know what this is? What my guides are saying is, like, you have to have this experience so that you can be born again, so that you can rise from the ashes. But there's something here that's, there's some doubt here. Maybe showing you some insecurities as well. You may just be feeling like real low energy. There's some kind of struggle here. And the Strength card always reminds me of your inner strength, your inner struggle. To me, the Strength card, it represents God. Because I think of Leo is associated with the Strength card. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is our source of vitality, our source of life here on planet Earth. So there could be some kind of disconnection. That's what I'm getting, some kind of disconnect. Let's see. For Taurus, you got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, Taurus, make sure you're taking time to go within. There's some kind of inner struggle that's going on, and it's showing up in your physical manifestation. You guys, it's as above, so below. So if you're having big discrepancies in your physical reality, it's an opportunity to show you something about your inner reality, how you're thinking, right? Thoughts become things. It's all vibration. You may be feeling guided to isolate a little bit at this time. Go within. You may be wanting to give up on, I feel like some of you could be wanting to give up on a relationship. The Hermit in reverse can be like a resignation. Feeling maybe a little lost, perhaps even lonely. It's this energy of withdrawal. I get another card for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is going to take some work, and you're really going to have to step into your power, Taurus. It's time for you to take responsibility for what's going on, I feel like, in your mind space, being that the Seven of Swords is your first card out. Swords is the mind. Yeah, it's gonna take some work, and I feel like also a need to reprogram some subconscious patterns. Let's get some advice. Some advice for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So why is this Lover's card giving big energy of this Phoenix? Do you see how they really represent each other right now? I usually don't get that, but... and then the Knight of Swords. Okay, so your advice is the Lovers with the Knight of Swords. The Lovers can be a choice. It can also be mending a relationship here. Coming into alignment, as above, so below, just keeps coming through. And you're going to have to take some action, not may need. You're going to have to definitely take some action here. The Knight of Swords could also be like defending your beliefs. And then the Ten of Swords also wanted to come up, which could be an ending. Okay, there's this energy here, like a feeling of failure. However, I just feel like you're learning so much, even if you're not realizing it right now. So whether or not this relationship actually ends is completely up to you, but you have to make sure that which way, that you are staying in your peace, because I do feel like there's something here that's taking you out of your peace. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse just flew out on the floor, just reiterates that. There could be some codependency here. There's a need for some self-love. There's a need to really check your inner feelings, how you're reacting or versus responding to situations. Insecurities keeps coming up. Let's get one more card for my Taurus. Or two. Okay. So we have the Devil with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you got to release some burden here. There's something laying on your shoulders. And again, this very shadowy energy. On the bottom, we have the Temperance. You're going to need to be sensible here. Okay? Look for the patterns. I just feel like there's some subconscious patterns that are playing out. You may feel like you have a lot on your shoulders or that you're like burnt out. There could even be like some addictions or some attachments, some kind of destructive behavior that is playing a significant role in how you're feeling right now. So that may be something that you want to look at as well. Again, that codependency is coming out, which makes sense because with these retrogrades in the Taurus energy, it's having us reanalyze our money, our material success, or our material security. And sometimes that means, you know, what we're getting from other people. But this is big release energy, big completion energy, doing away with the toxicity, the relationships that aren't peaceful. They're not balanced. Right? They're not harmonious, and we're being shown this so that we can release and move forward. Okay. Let's see. I'll get, what do I want to go for final cards? I'll go with Moon Magic. Let's get some affirmations here. For my Taurus, we got gratefully, I surrender my struggle. Gratefully, I surrender my struggle, and life is conspiring for me. Life actually is conspiring for you. On the bottom, we have I am loved beyond measure. So again, Taurus, make sure you're going within. Okay, I do feel like there's some beautiful understandings, some activations that will come through quieting the mind and surrendering to Source. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. Drop into the comments. Let me know how it resonated for you. Do make sure you are subscribed. If you know somebody that could benefit from my videos, please feel free to share it out to them. I am really working on growing this channel right now. And I appreciate each and every one of you that interacts with the channel. Do make sure you hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.